Guest Crew is a blogging community enabling advertisers to find relevant blogs and interact with the bloggers who own them to see if they would be willing to publish their content. This video is about the blogger side of Guest Crew. Advertisers should see the companion video about the advertiser side. If you do not already have a Guest Crew account, go to guestcrew.com and click either the word register at the upper right of the screen or enter your email in the large orange box in the center of the page. Once you've entered your email address, you'll see this screen where you will enter your desired username. I recommend you use your Twitter username so that you'll be easily recognizable to advertisers. Enter your password and confirm it by retyping it. Re-enter your email and confirm that by retyping it as well, and then enter the CAPTCHA. Read the terms of service and check the box to indicate that you have read it prior to clicking Register Now. Similar to any new accounts you registered today, you will be sent an email with the confirmation link. Click this link to confirm your account. Now you can return to guestcrew.com, enter your username and your password, and click Sign In. Signing in takes you to your dashboard. If you're an advertiser, meaning that you wish to pay bloggers to publish content for you, click the blue Go Advertiser button. If you're a blogger interested in having someone provide content to you or pay you to write content for them and publish it on your blog or any blog that you have access to publish on, click the orange Go Blogger button. As soon as you join Guest Crew, you'll want to add your blogs. Ensure that you're signed in. Click Go Blogger and look for your sites. When you click there, you'll be taken to the Manage Your Sites page where you can edit an existing site by clicking the little square with the pencil in it, or you can add a new site. In this form, you want to enter your site name. This is not your URL. This is what you would call your blog. So in the case of my site, I might enter into this field just GrowMap or growmap.com, or as you see typed here, my site name and tagline, growmap.com, map your path to grow your business. In the site URL field, it is critical that you enter the http:// in front of your domain name. Make sure you have this correct or you won't receive any offers. They won't be able to find you. Coins to earn is how much you'd like to be paid for publishing a post. Remember that 1 coin is equal to $1 US. And for normal posts refers to whether you accept casino gambling or related posts. Uterin has provided this chart to help people decide how much they might want to put in the coins to earn field. Choose an amount here that you think is reasonable. You can always change this later, and you may receive offers at other levels. Pick the category that best suits your site. In mine, I might put business and EDU, or I might pick internet marketing or social media. Just choose the category you feel is closest to the type of content you typically publish. Now you need to decide if you want to accept casino or gambling related posts. Many sites like mine, being a business blog, these would not be relevant to my readers, and so I wouldn't accept those types of posts. But you may wish to do so, and they may pay more than a normal post. Accept casino, gambling, or pharma links. If you change this to yes, the coins to charge field will become active, and you can put a different price in for this type of post here. I'd leave mine on no, and so I don't have to worry about that. You do want to leave this checked so that your site is displayed to their premium advertisers. Once you have this form filled in, click Add New. You'll momentarily see a message that says your website has been successfully added, and then you'll be redirected to this page asking you to verify ownership of that blog. Verification is optional. If you don't own a site that you're entering, you do not need to verify it. But if you do own the site, you'll want to verify it using this meta tag verification or a file upload verification, or by verifying by email. Verifying your blog if you don't have an email address on that domain can be rather confusing. So if you need assistance, use the Contact Us form and ask for assistance. Remember, this verification is optional. Now here's one of my favorite tips. If you're ever wondering where you are in Guest Crew, you can always click the dashboard button and click Go Blogger again. That brings you back to the overview screen, and so whatever it is you want to do next, you can just choose it from this page. For example, if you have another blog to enter, you could click the button for your sites and go back into the Add New process, or you can edit whatever blogs you already have in there. Remember, when entering a new blog, make sure you put the http:// in front, and be sure you enter the URL of exactly where your blog is. For example, if your blog is on your primary domain, like GrowMap is, it's at growmap.com, that's great. But your blog might be in a subdomain, like blog.domainname.com. So be sure you enter the actual location of your blog. Your blog may also be in a folder, like domainname.com/blog. So just make sure that you do enter the exact location of the blog, not just the domain name if your blog isn't on the primary domain. Another way to get to the page you like is to back up from where you are. You can see we're on the Add New page. If I go and click one back, see the little arrows? These are arrows. This is called a breadcrumb, and you'll commonly see this on an e-commerce site like Amazon. So you can back up one category at a time. So we could back up to Manage Websites, and we could see that this new blog needs verification. So I could click on the Verify. Now I want to talk a little more about verification. This can be complicated if you're not highly technical. The meta tag verification, you can copy and paste this code into your header file anywhere before the closing tag and save the file. And after you do that, you click Verify Now. To get the meta tag verification to work, you probably would have to disable your caching plugin. The file upload verification, you have to download and upload a file into your root folder. Obviously, you would have to know how to get into your root folder in order to use this verification method. Verification by email would be the easiest, provided you have an email address on your blog's domain. If you don't have an email address on that domain and you don't know who to contact or how to get one, then obviously you couldn't do a verification by email. There is one other way to do it, and that is to install a banner in the sidebar of your site and then contact them manually to verify your blog. You can get to these banners in the forums, under the official Guest Crew, under Feedback, link to us, use our banners. Now this would only work if you know how to put banners in the sidebar of your blog. So if you don't know how to do that either, then you'd have to get another blogger to assist you, or you could use the Contact Us form and ask for assistance. Accepting campaigns is one of the most important tasks a blogger will complete. By going to your dashboard and clicking on Pending Offers, you can apply for content that you'd like to publish. When you click Approve Offer, you see this screen, which allows you to choose which blog, if you have more than one, when you think you can publish this within 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, or a month, and you can make an offer. Put something compelling in the Make Your Offer field, such as when you can publish their content immediately, how much social media influence you have on which specific social networks, how large your audience is, how engaged your readers are, the average number of comments per post, stats for your blog such as domain authority, page rank, Moz Trust, Moz Rank, that kind of stat. You're trying to get their attention so that they choose your blog over the other blogs that are also making offers. As you can see, there's a PayPal email field. That indicates that this is a pay later type of post. This is a brand new feature at Guest Crew. where the advertiser has indicated that they do not want to put the money up front with Guest Crew. They are going to pay you after you publish. They will pay you directly using your PayPal. One warning: if you have not set your PayPal email address and you click this link, you'll lose what you have typed in here. So be sure that you set your PayPal email address before you type this in, or you copy and save this, because you won't be able to submit this until your PayPal email has been entered. As you can see, I've now entered a pretend PayPal email address. Publisher notes are notes that the advertiser would put in, specifying what kind of blog offers they're looking for. They might have in this field a minimum domain authority or page rank, or a specific country, or a specific type of blog. So always check there and make sure that your blog meets their requirements before you accept the offer. Once you have this all filled in and you've got your PayPal email address set, you now can see that there's an Accept Offer button that was not there before. We can click that Accept Offer button now. As you can see, that post we just made an offer on has disappeared from pending offers and will now be in the Applied section. This is another pending offer. I want to show this to you because this is the traditional way that Guest Crew worked. Notice that there's no longer a field for your PayPal email address. This is because Guest Crew has taken the money from the advertiser and put it into escrow to ensure that the bloggers get paid. This is an example of some of the specifications an advertiser might put on the blogs. You always want to check this to make sure that your blog fits the requirements of an individual advertiser. In the publisher notes, the advertiser might have specified what countries they would like the blog to be in, or what specific niche, or maybe what page rank or domain authority or Moz rank. These are all rankings that various organizations use to indicate how influential a blog is. They might also put in this field that they do not want free hosted sites, blogs that are on Blogspot or on WordPress.com. Or they may even specify that they only want to publish on blogs whose content is picked up by Google News. Notice we now have no posts in pending offers because we've already applied for the two that were in there. We can see all the posts we've applied for by clicking on Applied. Posts stay here while advertisers decide which blog they want to choose for each piece of content. When an advertiser selects your blog, that post will come to you in Assigned. Bloggers should remember this. Assigned is where you look for content when the advertiser has chosen you. This is where you go to pull that post and put it on your blog. To pull your post to publish on your blog, click View Article. Find the article you wish to publish now and click View Article here. Then scroll down and you can see the article source and byline. Click into the article source box, copy and paste the title into the title field in your blog. Then copy and paste the text into the text tab of your blog post, not the visual tab. This is important. This is a typical WordPress dashboard. I wanted to show you where the text tab was in case you've never noticed it. When you add a new post, you paste your title in the title field here, then paste the text from the article, not in the visual tab you normally use, but in the text tab. You see it looks a little bit different here? This is where you're going to paste your article. If you don't have separate bios, you're going to paste the author bio at the bottom of the text. Then click the author byline. If your blog does not have a bio section, you may paste this at the bottom of the post. If you do use visible bios, then you'll have to create a user for this author and put this in their user bio. This is important. Click the article URL where you have published and enter the URL of your blog post. Be sure to put the HTTP in front with the colon / and yourblogdomain.com / the actual URL of where that post is, not just the URL of your blog. The best way to make sure you have the domain URL correct is to copy and paste it from your browser into this field. Now, you'll notice sometimes when you do that, it no longer has the HTTP in front of it. You want to make sure you put that back. Some browsers today are omitting this, and others still copy it. That makes it rather confusing. Now, since I've already submitted this, the submit button's gone now, and all we have is a send a message to the advertiser button. Once you've published their content, you can still communicate with them using this button. Once you have entered your URL indicating the post was published, the guest crew system notifies the advertiser. The advertiser then reviews your content, ensures that it meets their requirements, and then marks their campaign complete. When this happens, the guest crew system will transfer the appropriate number of coins to your account. You can see this by clicking on Dashboard, Go Blogger, and looking for available credits. There are two kinds of credits. There are donated credits, which you cannot withdraw, and credits that you've earned, which you can withdraw. The number of credits you can withdraw is shown in the Withdraw Credits field. This is my total credits. I have some donated credits, and these are my available credits that I can withdraw. Credits and coins and dollars are all really the same thing. If we click on Withdraw Credits, we can put in a new withdrawal request. Type in the number of credits we wish to withdraw. As you can see, I have 150 credits, either way, that I can withdraw. I can enter them here and put in a PayPal address. And once you put in a PayPal address, you click Withdraw Coins. And then redirect you to this main forums page. Remember, you can always go back to your dashboard by clicking Dashboard, and then click Go Blogger to see the overview screen. If you click Withdraw Credits, you can see the history of your credit withdrawals. These are test withdrawals that I'm making in order to make this video. Remember that there are two kinds of credits. I'm going to go back to Dashboard and go to my overview. Available credits are credits, your total credits. This includes credits someone may have donated to you, credits that you may have bought if you're also an advertiser. Withdrawal credits are only the credits that you've earned by publishing for others. You cannot withdraw the credits that you've purchased previously as an advertiser, and you cannot withdraw the credits that someone has donated to you. Remember that after you do the withdraw credits process, it will take 3 to 5 business days for that money to appear in PayPal. Remember that credits and coins is about the same thing as dollars, and so I know it confuses some people, but coins are what they call it within the guest crew system, but they also call it credits. One thing we haven't touched on, everything that you can see in your Blogger dashboard is sent to you as a message. If you click on Private Messages, also known as a PM in forum vernacular, you will see when someone donates credits to you, or when an offer has been approved, or when new articles are suggested for you. Guest crew is manually managed behind the scenes. When an advertiser submits a post, they don't have to count on the blogger actually going out and looking at all the posts. The people at Guest Crew will actually send them a message and say that there's a new article they feel would fit on your blog, and you'll get an email message like this. And you can actually read this in the forum. So this is just like an internal messaging system used on any forum. It's similar to email. They send you a notification, lets you know that there's new articles or that you've gotten some credits sent to you, Anything that they need to convey to you will come into your messages. And you remember that you can always see that up by your profile right there where it looks like little email messages, private messages. And so remember to always check your messages. See how the number went down because I looked at that one? If I look at another one, this number will go down again. And now it's 10. This shows you your unread messages, not your total messages. And you can keep quite a few of them in there before you delete them. And in order to delete them, you can check on them. And then scroll down. And right here, click Delete. You can also save them. Oh, see, it says selected messages have been deleted. You can also scroll down and move individual messages by checking on them and moving them into another folder. As you can see, the default folders don't give you any reason to do that. But if you scroll up here under Edit Folders and click on that, you can actually create other folders. So you might save published posts. If you wanted to save all the messages related to the published posts, you could create a folder. You call it Saved Published Posts and click Update Folders. And now it's going to send me back to the inbox. And now I could check a post and choose that folder, Save Published Posts, and actually move it. We'll go ahead and move one of these just so you can see how that works. Check on the messages you wanted to move. Choose the folder you want to move to. Click Move To. And now that message will be moved into that folder, which I can see up here. There's my folders. Here's the new folder. If I click on Save Published, I can see that that message is now in that folder. This allows you to organize your messages. You'll want to delete your messages so that you don't have them sitting in there. Either move them to a saved folder or delete them when you're done with them. And that'll just make it easier for you to keep up with whether you need to do something with messages, whether they're new or whether you've already done something with them. Your Blogger dashboard is the most important page for bloggers in the Guest Crew community. It allows you to see at a glance if there are any pending offers for your blog and whether offers you have made have been accepted or rejected. Do not let it concern you if some of your offers are rejected. The advertiser may have simply felt another site was a better fit for their content this time. Bloggers who log into Guest Crew and check for pending offers regularly earn more money. Click Pending Offers and review them by clicking Overview under each offer. The Overview pop-up window allows you to see the title of the post, the first few lines, the author bio, and any links in the content. Be sure to visit these links to make sure they are to suitable sites. The advertiser may provide an image for your use. Posts are usually 500 to 600 words, but can be as short as 200 to 300 words or as long as 700 to 1,000 plus words. This is an example post entered for demonstration purposes only. After you've seen the overview, close it by clicking on the X in the top right corner. If you like the content and feel it would be of interest to your audience, click Approve Offer. You have to mouse over to see that link. If you do not wish to make an offer on that content, click Reject Offer. The links under Folders on the left of the page permit you to see the current status of offers. New offers start out in pending. When you click Approve Offer, it moves to Applied for advertiser approval. Once an advertiser approves your offer, it will appear in Assigned. If you reject an offer, it moves to Rejected. Offers you make that are not accepted move to Declined. Posts you have published move to Completed after the advertiser indicates they have checked the post and are satisfied with the results. Once an advertiser marks a post you have published completed, the available credits will appear in your dashboard under Credits. Click Dashboard, click Go Blogger, and on your overview, the credits will appear in Withdraw Credits. In the Guest Crew community, credits are also referred to as coins. 1 credit or coin is equal to 1 US dollar. To see this, click a dashboard for bloggers and look in the Withdraw Credits field. Note that the advertiser must mark the post complete before Guest Crew can transfer the credits to you. You can request any credits you have in Withdraw Credits be sent to your PayPal email address. This process takes an average of 3 to 5 business days between the time of the request and the funds being available in your PayPal account. Withdraw Credits is the process for being paid when Guest Crew has the advertiser's funds held in escrow to ensure the blogger will get paid. By popular demand, they do now also have the option for advertisers to pay bloggers directly. Bloggers may get paid faster if the advertiser offers this, but the funds are not held in escrow, so there is a small chance an advertiser could pay late or not at all. They would be banned from Guest Crew if they did not pay. Guest Crew is the only blogging community that allows bloggers to list blogs they do not own. If you are a regular contributor or guest blogger on other sites, you can list your authorship to accept posts for those sites. Guest Crew has been used to place content on sites like Huffington Post, Examiner.com, Forbes, The Wall Street Journal, The New York Times, and Business Insider, according to the owner. While some advertisers may be looking for free publishing, most now realize to place content on top sites, they need to compensate bloggers for their time. The more influential your blog, the more they are willing to pay. Typically, they are looking for blogs with a domain authority of over 30 with active Twitter and Facebook accounts. Eventually, advertisers will be looking for influence beyond just Twitter and Facebook. They will want bloggers who are big on Google Plus because of the SEO value. LinkedIn is important in business niches, and Pinterest is very important for e-commerce, product sales, and in the mom blog community. Being active on Instagram and Vine will be a plus. Ready to get started? Right after you join the Guest Crew community, be sure to complete your profile. Click on My Profile in the top right corner. This will show you your account summary. On the left side, under your profile, we have options for Edit Profile, Change Password, Change Email, Change Avatar, and Change Signature. The signature is for the forums. Click on Edit Profile. Because Guest Crew is built on forum software, it has some optional fields that you may or may not want to fill out for your date of birth and etc. But you do want to make sure you put your website URL in, and it must have the http:// in front of the domain name. It will not work if you do not be sure that you include that. In the additional information, do put a location in, as some advertisers will want location-specific bloggers. In your bio, put in something short about yourself, your blog, who your audience is, and if you have influence in any particular social networks, include those here as well. Be sure to enter your PayPal email address so that you can receive payment. Scroll down and click on View Profile to see what your profile will look like for others. As I mentioned before, Guest Crew is a forum. You can click on Forums to see what's going on in the community. The official Guest Crew forums at the top include introductions, rules, and several other posts that you'll want to look at. They also sometimes run contests. You'll find information about these contests in the contests section. There are two major discussion groups. One is for discussing business, such as internet marketing and copywriting, and the other is for guest blogging discussions. You can find out more about Guest Crew by clicking on the About Us tab. They also have a blog where they post useful information regarding using the platform and guest blogging. To make it simpler, you can also just click the FAQ tab to get to the FAQs. This is where you might find additional information for anything that's not covered in this video or that you want to be reminded of. If you need to contact the owner, use the Contact Us tab. There's additional information at the bottom of the forums page where sometimes people want to buy or sell content, websites, or services. So we hope you'll want to come and check out Guest Crew, see what it can do for you. If you have any questions, you can contact the owner through the Contact Us tab. You can also ask Gail at GrowMap. That's at GrowMap on Twitter or on Skype, username GrowMap, and we'll be happy to give you a hand. Welcome aboard.